Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. A 7% surge in the Nvidia share price pushed the Nasdaq index to a new record close above the 17,000 level for the first time ever, outweighing negative news from a disappointing Treasury auction which saw yields move higher. The Nasdaq finished the day 0.59% at a record close. The S&P 500 just managed to tip into positive territory, closing 0.02% higher, and the Dow Jones closed down 0.55%. The broader market, and in particular the Dow, was weighed down by a drop in Merck and other healthcare sector members. Healthcare names were broadly lower on Tuesday, with the key vaccine developers and producers particularly hard hit following a strong move up for the month that had been driven by concerns over the spread of avian influenza. The virus H5N1 has moved from birds, including poultry, to dairy herds in the US, with the CDC also confirming 2 humans have now been infected by cattle in Texas and Michigan. Merck closed down over 2.5% on the day. In rates news, Treasury yields moved higher following a government auction that was met with weaker than expected demand. This sent 10-year notes yields back above the key 4.5% level. The US sold $70 billion of 5-year notes at 4.553%, above the pre-auction level of 4.54%, Bloomberg reported. An earlier offering of $69 billion in 2-year notes also came in on the soft side. Investor focus will now turn to the personal income and expenditures report for April, due out on Friday, which includes the PCE inflation reading. Turning to US sectors, the best performer was technology, which closed up 1.38%. The worst performer was industrials, which closed down 1.26%, closely followed by healthcare, which finished down 1.25%. In Australia, Westpac's April leading index will be released at 10:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, followed by the monthly CPI indicator and first quarter construction work data at 11:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. BHP has until 5 p.m. London time to finalise terms with Anglo for a potential deal. Reports suggest BHP might request an extension as both companies still fundamentally disagree on the deal structure after 6 days of talks. The main issue is BHP's demand for Anglo to spin off its majority stakes in 2 South African miners, which Anglo opposes due to potential risk for its investors. Anglo wants BHP to either modify the structure or compensate its shareholders for any resulting loss of value. Australia and the EU are joining forces to enhance investment in critical minerals, reducing reliance on China. This aligns with efforts by the US and allies to secure alternative sources for high-tech manufacturing. Australia is backing this with incentives and a $373 million investment in exploration over the next decade. The SPI futures are pointing to a 0.6% fall. Thank you for listening and have a great day.